I thought that my speech, when I heard that it went viral, I thought it was fantastic, and I was just very proud of myself.
10-year-old Connor Yates didn't want anyone knowing he had autism. After struggling socially for many years, he decided to share his story through a speech competition at his school. He placed first.
I was shocked. We shared it on our Facebook so that our friends and family could see it. We were shocked at how quickly it went from our feeds and was just shared and shared and shared. And to hear people say that, I mean, we've heard feedback now from around the world.
Chantel and Connor have had comments from people as far away as Europe and Australia, and his speech has also been shared with people in Ireland.
Made me very proud, but surprised. He'd spent so long not wanting anyone to know. To all of a sudden decide that he wanted to tell everybody, it was a real surprise for us. It's definitely something we would have wanted him to do. It needed to be his decision when he was ready to tell people. Connor's getting to the age where he's starting to struggle socially, and a lot of that comes from the autism. He doesn't have the empathy that other children do. He doesn't understand social cues like other children do.
Some common characteristics of autism are...
The reason I decided to do the speech on autism is because, well, a lot of people with autism can't speak up for themselves because they're probably scared to, which I wanted people to know more about myself and other people and to spread more autism awareness. I told how autism affects people, what the characteristics are of it, and what troubles there is of making friends with autism.
Because sometimes I don't know what to say. I end up saying something that hurts your feelings.
Oh, I had tears because, I think I know him pretty well, but that was a pretty, in-depth look at actually how he feels, and, he's not really much for talking about feelings, so it really hit home for me, for sure.
Really opened our eyes a little bit to how he feels. So those were all things that were really interesting actually for him. It was the first time he'd really communicated any of that to us too.
Kids might understand a little better what bothers him, and they'll maybe try and stay away from antagonizing him, or recognize if he's in a situation when he's feeling elevated, they can choose to walk away or deal with it appropriately.
And I know from a lot of the comments that we've received, a lot of parents have shared it with kids around his age, and it's helped them to understand more about their own child, but it's also hopefully helping those children to speak up about it as well.
Be touched or helped.
That's one of the things that he hopes it does too, is that it's going to help other people find the courage to speak up.
People are saying they're very proud of me. They're saying I did a very great job.
You can find Connor's speech on autism at www.huffingtonpost.ca, and in the search engine type Connor Yates. A very courageous young man. For Go Peace Country, I'm Diane Townsend.